Hi Aries, welcome to my channel Gypsy Cups. My name is Gayla and I will be doing your general energy reading for the upcoming New Year 2021. This is just a general reading, so if you would like something more personalized, just check out my email in the description box below and we can discuss that. I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first card that I am pulling up is your energy right now, Aries. So what is going on with your energy right now? The current energy for Aries, please. The current energy for Aries. Caring connections. All right, so we have caring connections. It's a 14, 4 and 1 together are 5, so we're talking about changes. And it looks like changes in connections that are caring. All right, could be intimate relationships. It could be family relationships, friendships, but it does have an S, so it is plural. It could be more than one. So your energy right now could be focused on, nurturing connections with other people, or other people being nurturing in their connection with you. Aries, at the bottom, we do have the Angel of Strength, which is 50, which adds up to a 5. Again, we're talking about changes. And usually when we talk about changes and we use the number 5 is prevalent, they're usually changes that occur with some kind of hardship or conflict or struggle. Okay, so you might have been struggling when it comes to your caring connections with people, when it comes to your personal relationships. Okay, so the Angel of Strength being the underlying energy, that's a couple things. It's not simply about being strong, which it is. It's saying that there is an undercurrent, a thread of strength in your energy, but it's also an energy of resistance. So it could be that you're, maybe in an energy of resistance when it comes to caring connections with other people. All right, so the next thing I'm going to pull out in regards to that, Aries, is what is your current challenge? What is the current challenge when it comes to these caring connections for Aries? What is Aries' current challenge? What's the current challenge for Aries? All right, that's too many. Just one, please. The current challenge when it comes to Aries. What's the current challenge, please? It is perception. All right. So how you're looking at things, your view on things, your take on things, the way you see things, the way others see this. So when it deals with your caring connections, it's saying that your challenge is your perception of it. So how are you looking at that, Aries? What mindset are you in when you consider the connections that you have with other people? And at the underlying energy here is your passion. Are you feeling passionate about any of these connections? Is there a lack of passion currently? All right, these are challenges that you're facing. So the energy is surrounding, your connections with people you care about, or people who care about you, or having caring connections in general. And what's blocking you, or what's challenging you with that, is your perception on these connections. So something to keep in mind. That's what's happening now. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and start the tarot reading. And the first thing I'll be pulling out here is the main theme coming up for Aries in 2021. As we approach the new year, What will be the main theme for Aries? All right. One that flipped over is the Death card, which is about death and rebirth. It's about transformation, okay? I'm going to go ahead and give you the not so great news about it. It could be, that this year there will be somebody that passes over to the other side who's in your life, okay? That could very well happen. That could be something that goes on in 2021. But mostly when the Death card comes up, we talk about the meaning of transformation and how we are in a process of just completely shedding our skin and becoming something new and different. It's rebirth. It's rebirth. So when something dies, it is reborn. Just like, in the winter when everything goes dormant, and then the spring everything blossoms and new again. That's what the Death card is about. Okay? And then the next one. So your focus, your main theme for this coming 2021 is transformation. Transforming. And then the next one is, what is it from 2020 that you will be leaving behind? What needs to be left behind from 2020, from the last year? What needs to be left behind? Confusion, okay? Confusion. And what I'm getting here, it's the Seven of Cups. And sevens deal with confusion, which is not surprising when you are going through changes. Things get confusing. What you're going to be leaving in the past is the confusion, okay? So you see how this man has his hand over his eyes. So, and everything is behind him. But it looks like the cups themselves are, coming out of the clouds. And the only thing he needs to do is remove his hands and turn around. He'll see them. All right. So I feel like for you, Aries, it's telling you that, you're going to remove the shield from your eyes, and all this confused energy that you've been experiencing is going to cease as you move into the new year. All right. So the confusion that you've been experiencing is what needs to be left behind. And I actually feel like it's something that is within your power to change, because he has his hands over his eyes so he cannot see. All right. I think you're going to take your hands away so that you can see what your options and choices are. Right now, you feel confused. What, again, perception. Okay, what kind of perception does a person have when they have their hands over their eyes and they refuse to look? Okay, so that's going to be changed. That's going to be, something that you leave behind, is like blinding yourself. All right, and then what skills, what talents will you be expressing this year? All right, and we have the Eight of Swords. So this is somebody who feels trapped. Somebody who feels trapped or bound to something, and they can't seem to find a way out or get out. I want to know a little bit more. I'm going to pull another card for the Eight of Swords. And I get the Knight of Wands. So what I'm getting here is that what you're going to be expressing is that you're going to find things that you that you feel very strongly and drawn towards, and you're going to want to take action and move towards those things. And you realize that in order to do that, you need to free yourself from your own mental blocks or your own mental prison. You're going to realize that the only thing that is keeping you from moving towards something, taking action towards something that you feel a lot of passion towards, you're going to recognize that it's because you have kept yourself blocked. Okay, so that's what you're going to figure out and be expressing. So I think as you go through the 2021 energy, you're going to start recognizing how you have yourself trapped, and that how you doing that is stopping you from taking the action that you need towards things that you feel strongly about, passionate about. All right, and the future opportunities coming up for my Aries in 2021. What opportunities are coming out for Aries in 2021? What opportunities are coming? Ooh. Okay, so it looks like that you're going to be resting, regaining some mental peace, doing some little meditating, contemplating, taking a break from all the stress, and laying down some burdens and responsibilities that you just can't carry anymore. So there's an opportunity for you to release some burdens. Perhaps somebody is coming to help you with that, but you will be putting down some of that. You're not carrying that any longer. All right, so that's going to be an opportunity for you to release burdens, end some kind of responsibilities that you've had, or at least get some help with that. And there will be some healing, mental healing and restoration. There'll be an opportunity for you to take a break, to find a place where you feel you're safe in recovery, where you can rest, contemplate, meditate, even heal. Okay, and some of these burdens will be lifted from your plate. So these are opportunities that are coming up for you as the new year approaches, as we get into the new year energy. All right, and what obstacles are coming for my Aries? What obstacles? Get my cards straight. What's the upcoming obstacle for Aries in 2021? Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles and we have the Tower. So it looks like there will be some sudden kind of change with things that you have been working on, contemplating, planning, waiting for things to come to fruition. So there's going to be a sudden change when it's surrounding that. So things that you've been working on, things that you've been planning, strategizing for, something is going to happen that's going to be shocking. It's going to happen suddenly, but it's also going to need to happen, because I feel like there's things that need to be cleared out of your way in order for what you have been trying to make happen come to fruition. All right, so some energy that is going to cause like a sudden change. A sudden change. And this is something that you're going to have to overcome, but it is a necessary change. It is a necessary clearing of something. Okay, but it's going to feel like a challenge to you. It's going to feel like an obstacle. So when this tower comes crashing down, it's going to feel like it brings difficulty to the things that you have been working on or planning. But the tower never comes unless it's necessary. So there is something in your path that needs to go, because it's stopping this plan of yours from blossoming. from you being able to take in a harvest for that. You know, you're having a hard time harvesting the things that you've been planting because there's something in the way. And that's going to clear out of the way, but that's going to seem like an obstacle for you. But that obstacle will be removed. And I didn't ask for this, but I'm going to read it because it jumped out. It's, you know, collaborating, working with a partner or a team to build something, to create something, to, you know, work on something together, a project, a plan. And then the next one I'm pulling up is like, what is going to help you deal with this? What's going to help Aries deal with this Tower and the Seven of Pentacles? What's going to help Aries deal with their obstacle? I'm taking them. It's a lot, but I'm going to take them. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Strength card, and we have the Hermit. Okay, so I feel what this is saying is the Hermit goes inside to seek his answers, to seek his healing, to seek his guidance. He knows that the light is within. He knows within, so without. So, you know, there could be that you need to shift from looking to external sources to going internal, remembering and just rediscovering your self-worth, your independence, knowing who you are, knowing that you are capable, knowing that you are productive all on your own, and finding the strength to stand independently. That's my independent person right here. The independent person who can stand on their own 2 feet, who knows how to support themselves, who knows how to take care of their own business, who doesn't really depend on others to show them that she already knows who she is. And you're going to need to go back into your internal system and find that strength to stand on your own 2 feet. Okay? And then the next one is how you will achieve your goals for coming 2021. How will Aries, what will help Aries achieve their goals? What's going to help them achieve their goals for 2021? Yeah, going within yourself, finding the answers that you know you already have, seeking the light source inside, is going to give you strength, and it's going to help you come into your own self-worth, your own independence. Okay, it's going to bring you victory. All right, I'm just going to add that on there. You know, that's what's going to bring you success, is going in and seeking the answers that you already have, using the wisdom, the knowledge that you already have, withdrawing your energy from others, and quit looking for, you know, external sources of strength, external sources of knowing who you are and your self-wisdom or your self-worth. Go inside to find that. That's what's going to sustain you, and that's what's going to bring you success with dealing with the Tower energy over here, with harvesting the things that you have sown, reaping what you have sown. All right, and using your intuition and your higher power. All right, so the next one is, how do you achieve your goals? And that the card that just came out, the High Priestess, using your intuition, calling upon your higher power. That's going to help you this year. She came out for a reason. Now I know why. How else can Aries achieve their goals in 2021? What's going to help them achieve their goals in 2021? What helps Aries achieve their goals? Okay, so it looks like there needs to be a situation that is not like you might be overindulging in that you need to leave behind. So you need to, there could be something that you are overindulging in, that's not healthy for you. Like a little bit goes a long way, and like you maybe have been doing it excessively, and it's not good for you. And what's going to help you is to leave that behind, walk away from that, even get help if you need to get help with that, Aries. So something that you just have been, maybe overindulging in and expecting it to help you in some way, but maybe actually that it does not help you, you're going to have to figure out a way to either reach out and get help with that, or walk away from it, leave it behind. It's not helping you, it's actually making things worse. Again, you have a 5 here. So you've got, another 5 and another 5. There are changes that are coming up. Transformation. I mean, that's the major theme. So, of course, there's changes coming up. These changes have to do with the decisions and choices that you've been making. And some of those decisions, some of those choices need to be left in the past, because they're blocking you from seeing what else is available to you. You can't even see it, because you're going to have to this year figure out how to free yourself from your own mental prison, in order for you to take action towards the things that you're passionate about. Opportunity for healing, restoring some mental balance, getting some relief from pressures and responsibilities and burdens, maybe some help with that. It's definitely showing that there's an opportunity for you to rest and rejuvenate, which is going to alleviate some of the burdens that you've been feeling. Something comes in really unexpectedly, really suddenly, and just brings things crashing down. So that's an obstacle that's coming up. However, it's necessary because it's blocking you from harvesting things that you've been planting. So things that you've been working on and seeing no reward, there's something blocking that. And when this tower comes crashing down, it may feel like, it's the worst thing ever, but eventually you're going to know that needed to happen. And how you handle that situation is by going inside, looking for the wisdom and light and knowledge that you already have, using your strength, knowing your self-worth, and claiming a victory on that. And how do you achieve your goals? You quit overindulging in something. All right, there's something that you're doing excessively that is not good for you, and it's not allowing you to get where you're going. And at the bottom, we have the Lover's card, which could tell me that you're going to have to end up making a choice. You're going to have to end up making a decision, all right? A major decision. Probably about this. Probably about, what it is that you need to stop doing. Because it's making it worse, not better. All right, so if you continue to do this, whatever it is you're doing that you're doing too much of, if you continue to do that, it's going to cause you, a really worse situation. You're going to feel, alone, and you're going to have to make a decision to do something different. Okay. And you will figure that out because, you have the ability to do so. You have the strength, you have the knowledge and wisdom, and you have the courage to do that. And it shows that when you use those things that you already have, you come out successfully. You come out victorious. All right, Aries, I am going to pull some advice from the Angels and Ancestors deck. What advice do you have for Aries as they move into 2021? What advice do you have for Aries as they move into 2021? What advice is there for Aries as they move into 2021? Too many. What advice do you have for Aries as they move into 2021? All right. I grabbed them both. I'm taking them both. All right. Okay, so peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. That may help you with your carrying connections. You may have to change your perception a little bit, right? Your perception, how you're perceiving all these things. Become a peacekeeper. You don't always have to be right to be a winner, all right? And then great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences, all right? And you do have very huge spiritual experiences coming up, and I'll show you why. This is one. This is one. This is one. And believe it or not, so is this. All right? So there's a big, huge spiritual transformation going on with you, right? And in order for you to be victorious and recognize that you are victorious, you're going to have to learn from these experiences, learn from these connections, change your perception, change how you are perceiving these things. Okay, and at the bottom, the underlying energy is Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect, which is perfect because that's what's going on here, and that's what's going on here, right? You're reflecting, you're healing, you're learning, you're growing, you're learning from these experiences, you're transforming, okay? And then the last advice I am pulling from the spirit animal for you, Aries. Okay, so animal spirit, what advice do you have for Aries? Not taking all those. What advice do you have for Aries as they move into 2021? What advice do you have for Aries as they move into 2021? Horse spirit, freedom is yours. It's yours. You can move away from this entrapped energy when you decide you're ready, okay? So, freedom is yours. The first thing I thought of was this. This is somebody who feels trapped, but it's also somebody who has the ability to take action to get out of that energy. So freedom is yours, all right? Freedom is yours when you decide to move out of that energy, to shift away. And at the bottom, whale spirit, trust the great mystery. All right? No, sorry, the reflections are bad. Trust the great mystery of all of this, because it is. It is. Nobody knows for sure what's going to happen. And as we make decisions, the energy shifts. So, there looks to be like a couple of moments that are coming up for you that are major. But remember that perception plays a huge role in it. You have the power to not feel trapped in the situation. You do need to work on restoring balance and healing energy in your life, so that you can make better decisions about what you're doing. And when you make those better choices, you'll get much closer to the goals that you are trying to achieve. So by eliminating whatever it is you're doing over here that is probably not good for you, by making a change to that, that's going to help push you towards achievement and success. And you are going through a major transformation in 2021. So it should be interesting. Transformations are good, otherwise, we stay stagnant, right? That's what I have for you, Aries. I hope it does help you in some way. And until the next time, take good care.